Hi, welcome back to the channel. It's Lady Millionaire Miss here. The MRS is at the end. So if you have stumbled upon this video, like the video, and subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more content like this. So for this particular reading, we are going to be doing another celebrity. Well, I guess I would say they're a celebrity, or I don't know, A-list, B-list, C-list, D-list. Anyway, celebrity is a celebrity. So this celebrity couples reading is a subscriber request on Rod Wave and Mini Barbie. Okay, so let's get right into it. For their reading, I'm going to be using the Lover's Oracle, which is these beautiful heart-shaped decks. Okay, tapping into matters of the heart. And then I'm also going to use Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Oh, no. This one is just Doreen Virtue. Okay, I was getting that confused with the Angel Oracle. So the Romance Angels is by Doreen Virtue. So you can purchase these on Amazon or on Etsy or your local Botanica spiritual shop, wherever you get your decks from. Okay, and if I need to clarify, I am going to use the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. So let's get right into Rod Wave and Mini Barbie's relationship. Before I do that, I do want to say that I do not know any of these people personally, nor do they know me. So everything that I am saying is allegedly. I do not know these people, okay? So do not take anything that I say personally. I'm not out to get anyone. I'm not out to expose anyone. I am just a high priestess who is also a reader, a tarot reader, and all that good stuff, okay? So let's get right into the messages. Although I don't know them personally, my intentions for these readings is to bring awareness and to for the messages to be accurate, okay? To give an accurate reading. So let's get right into it. All right, I'm gonna start with the Romance Angels for Rod Wave and Mini Barbie. And this is just gonna be a general reading because my subscriber, you know who you are. You requested this reading, but you didn't really say specifically what you wanted me to look into. So I'm just going to do a general reading on Rod Wave and Mini Barbie and see what comes up. Okay. So when it comes to, okay. So the first card that flew out as I was shuffling is Make the Effort. So he loves her. He's like a big teddy bear. You see, like that teddy bear I got behind me right there. He's like that, like very, like, give me a kiss, let me hug you, let me squeeze you. That type of energy is what I'm getting. It's very cute, very playful with the children here. So it's giving me a very playful, young type of energy. Okay. All right. So I'm going to continue shuffling when it comes to Rod Wave and Mini Barbie. Show me the dynamics of their relationship. Is this a genuine relationship? Is the love real? Is the connection real? Oh, heart-to-heart conversations, release your ex, romantic feelings, and retreat. So these 4 cards flipped over. Okay, so we have heart-to-heart conversations, release your ex. So somebody has an ex here that's popping up. We have romantic feelings. They definitely, I don't necessarily want to say they love each other, but they are attracted to each other. Like there's a connection there for sure. Okay, with retreat. Okay, let me find out they're gonna get married. So she is in a wedding dress here. Okay, so this could talk about marriage. It could talk about a man. It looks like, even though they're in a forest, this is an older gentleman here. So there could be an age difference between the two where he's a lot older than she is. I don't really know their ages, but I'm assuming he's older. Okay. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. So either one of them or both of them wants to keep their relationship offline. Okay. But I'm going to keep shuffling because I wasn't done. All right. Let's go ahead and cut the cards. All right. Mini Barbie and Rod Wave. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, he's a gentleman. Or at least he came off that way in the beginning. Okay, next card that flew out is free yourself. Somebody feels trapped in this connection. Someone feels trapped here. I feel like this is her energy being represented as a unicorn. He could be into threesomes and things like that. And she's not really into that. Or she's only doing this to please him. And she wants to be free of this. When I get unicorn, like in the, you know, if you are 18 and over, you should, this, what I'm about to say is for my 18 and over crowd. If you are under 18, first of all, you should not be subscribed to my channel and you should not be watching this. So click off. For the adult here. So I don't know if you guys know, like a unicorn in like a relationship is someone that is a woman that is like a third party, but is a mutual third party, whereas like the people that are in the relationship, the man and the woman that are in the relationship, will bring on this outside person, which is called a unicorn, to come in and kind of like, you know, spice things up, aka like a sister wife type of thing. But in the older, you know, the adult community, they would call that, another name for that would be a unicorn. So I feel like this is either her, or this is like maybe they invited a third party into their relationship and they didn't get the outcome that they wanted out of this. It was a little messy. And I feel like somebody wants to be free of that. Someone feels trapped. Okay. What else? When it comes to Rod Wave and Mini Barbie. Playfulness, yeah. They're very, okay, so they're like having fun, you know. If they are having like threesomes and things like that, they're having fun. They're, I guess, you know, keeping things spicy. They're very playful with each other. It's very childlike, like, not in a sense of like innocence, but more so like we have fun together. Like, let's have fun, let's party, let's, you know, drink, let's, you know, do something different, let's spice things up in the bedroom, things like that. Like, they do a lot of exploring with each other, like what they like, what they don't like, when it comes to their romance. Okay, so the card reads, to recapture your romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So they have a lot of fun together. They have a lot of fun together. Very adventurous type of relationship. So they're not bored. It's not a boring relationship. It's very fun, very young, vibrant, outgoing. I want to try this. Let's do this. You know, explore what we like, what we don't like, things like that. What else? Release your ex. Yeah, it came out again. There's an ex here that is, maybe the third party is an ex of hers or his, but there's an ex here that is popping up. I feel like with Mini Barbie, she could have an ex that's still on her mind, like heavy on her mind. And she may even want to get back with this person. She may even want to leave the current relationship with Rod Wave to get back with the ex. Because I feel like she's not over this person yet. And I feel like she's kind of torn. Like, she's torn between Rod Wave and the ex. Yeah, they're having conversations. Her and the ex are having conversations with each other. Because the same cards are coming out that were originally coming out while I was shuffling. So they're here now. So she could definitely be talking to her ex, having conversations. And heart-to-heart conversations means like they're telling each other they love them. They love each other. Okay, and she feels torn, which is why she may want to free herself. Okay, or it could be him too. But somebody, there's a party in this couple that feels torn. Do they have fun together? Yes, but there is an ex here that's kind of like interfering in the current relationship. and the ex is being entertained. So it's like one of them is still talking to their ex. They're still having conversations, deep conversations, telling each other how they love each other and things like that. Okay. This could even be Rod Wave. Rod Wave could have a girl who's an ex of his who wants to get back with him. And he's not interested. Like, he's very uninterested here. She's leaning in to kiss him, and he's just not paying her any mind. So there is someone here. There's a woman here who's chasing the guy, which most men don't usually like that. They don't really like to be chased, okay? Most men rather you just relax and let him come to you. You know, most men like that, okay? So I feel like that's kind of a turnoff for him when women chase him. He may feel like, oh, she's only with me. She's only chasing me because of what I can provide. 1111. I just saw 1111 on the timer. Yeah. So I feel like he's able to make her wish come true financially. He's able to provide for her. He has a lot of resources, right? So I feel like he may feel like, oh, this girl's not really into me. She just wants what I can provide for her. And I'm not necessarily saying that this is mini Barbie, but there is someone in his ear that he's like, yo, she just wants what I could provide for her. She's not really into me like that, you know? Can I get one more? And then I'm going to move on. One more for mini Barbie and Rado. Okay. Let go of control issues. Yeah. So someone is very controlling in this relationship. Okay. Allow this situation to unfold naturally with the playfulness. All right. So I feel like this could be, in the beginning, they had a lot of fun together. They did a lot of different things together. And now one of them, if not the both of them, are very controlling. They're wanting to control the situation. And that's always the beginning of the end. Whenever you feel like you have to control your partner, it never ends well. The best thing is to let the person naturally be them. And if they're not for you, then they're not for you, But once you try to control how someone moves within the relationship, that's the beginning of the end, okay? So I do feel like, it started off very playful, but then it's at a point where someone is controlling, okay? You have free yourself with the control. So it's like someone is wanting to keep someone caged in and boxed in. But if this is her, if this is mini Barbie, if you notice, this unicorn is in this cage here or in this, barricade, but they can easily get up and jump over it. Like, this unicorn is lying down. So all you would have to do is stand up, mini Barbie, stand up for yourself, right? Speak your mind, speak your truth, and then move on. Literally, all you got to do is stand up and jump over it. It's not that big of a deal, okay? So I feel like if this is her energy, I feel like this is something that she can easily get over. I think, because she's a bit younger with the playfulness here, so it's giving me like childlike energy. She may be a bit naive and doesn't really know how to stand up for herself to a certain degree. But once she gets it, she'll be able to free herself of this relationship because I feel like it's controlling. Okay. Yeah, with express your love, wedding. So it could be a wedding in the near future. Could be a wedding in the near future here, or some type of proposal, or just taking the relationship to another level. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it could be a bit forced. Yeah. So you have express your love, wedding. So he's probably telling her like, yo, I love you. I want you to be my wife. I see you as my wife. With let your friends help you, getting to know each other, and engagement. Then we have religious factors. So they could be getting married or definitely engaged. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah. This is definitely talking about marriage, commitment, moving, taking a relationship to the next level. Okay. Okay. 1 second, y'all. Let me check this message. Okay. Can I get one message from the Lover's Oracle? One message. Okay, so the card that came out is this card here. So I feel like this message is for mini Barbie. I feel like this is for her. So it says, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your relationship regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So she's not happy. She's not happy, y'all. She's not happy. The way that the relationship started out could have been very fun, very exciting. But as she got to the thick of it, it's like she's not having fun anymore. She's not really happy. And I feel like she's found herself in a situation where she may not know how to get out of it with this free yourself. Like, I don't know if he's making her do things that she doesn't want to. I'm not saying, I'm not accusing anybody of anything. But what I'm getting is she's in a situation that she is not 100% happy. She may feel like she's a bit trapped, or she doesn't know how to maneuver to get out of this relationship. Okay, because it says you can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So I'm getting, she's going through some challenges, but she's going to have to help herself, essentially, right? There is no man that's going to save you. I really wish that women would get that princess mentality out of their mind. I was once there, so I get it. However, realistically, no one is here to save you. When you're in a relationship, this person is to add on to whatever you already have going, right? You come in as your full self. Okay? So I do feel like she could be going through some challenges, and she is being called to stand up for herself. Okay? Take a deep breath. I feel like someone is in despair, right? Look how this woman is here. Someone is in despair. So that's the message for her is, stand up for yourself. She does have a secret admirer. Okay. There's someone that is watching, or this could be someone that is in her immediate circle that has deeper feelings for her than they're showing her. This person is staying in the background, and he's kind of waiting for her to be single again to make his move. But I do feel like she does have a secret admirer. There's a man that is watching her, that is in love with her. Sacred union, yeah. The bottom card is sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay. All right, so I'm going to clarify this with some tarot. Just real quick. Clarify this message for Mini Barbie and Rod Wave. Who is this ex here? Clarify this ex and clarify the marriage. Oh, the World card. Okay. So she is being elevated and celebrated in the world. So this could talk about the World Wide Web, talk about the internet. All right. Going viral sensation. Very beautiful, very attractive, vulnerable here with the, this woman is naked. So very vulnerable. So I feel like this is her. Then we have the Four of Wands, which talks about a relationship, twin flame union. This talks about stability, the home life. And then we have the Seven of Wands. So there's definitely some challenges here. Definitely some challenges within this dynamic. I feel like this is him fighting off whatever he's fighting off here. These invisible people here. Okay? Standing up for himself. This could also represent her needing to stand up for herself. What else? Yeah, with the Moon card, there are things happening behind the scenes. A lot of secrets. A lot of secrets happening behind the scenes here. Like talking to the ex. The King of Cups is the next card. Someone's still having relations with their ex or talking to the ex behind the other's back. What else? Yeah, with the Queen of Wands, I'm telling you. She's attractive, beautiful. She could be a fire sign. So he could be a water sign with the King of Cups. Okay, it could be a water sign, so that would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And she could be a fire sign. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're these particular signs, but they may have those aspects within their personality or in their chart. Okay. The Queen of Wands is usually represented by someone that is very attractive, okay? A go-getter, very action-based with the wands, all right? And they're the queen, which means she has a really... So if she's coming out in this position, I feel like she knows how to free herself from this. I just kind of feel like she may be settling right now because of what he can provide, or there's something that she's getting out of this relationship with Rod Wave that she feels like, you know, I want to get out of this relationship. I want to free myself of this, but I need to... She's kind of waiting to make the right move because this is a power position. So the Queen of Wands is very... She thinks before she acts. She's a planner before she sets out her plans, okay? But she is very action-based. So I do feel like she knows what to do, but she's more so taking her time and waiting for perfect timing, okay? So this could be represented by a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries. All right. With the black cat, this represents ancestors, spiritual protection. Okay. And your bottom card, we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is someone that is a liar. This person is lazy. Okay. It could be deceptive. Then we have the Fool card, which is a new beginning, and the Wheel of Fortune. He could have money troubles coming up in the near future where he's having to juggle finances. And this could have to do with like bad business. So there's something here that doesn't work out for Rod Wave, and he tries to start... It could be like he goes into business with someone and the business doesn't work in his favor, so he's having to start over and start from scratch with the Fool card. This is completely starting from 0 point, from ground zero. So he's having to like start over, okay? And there could be money troubles in the near future. Okay. All right, so that was the love message for Rod Wave and Mini Barbie. If you have reached the end of this video, make sure you guys like the video, like the video, like the video. And if you want to see more content like this and a ton of other content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you can know when I go live and when I upload new readings. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.